Assalamu alaikum, I am Maryam Nawaz, and on this day, July 17, 2025, the latest news is that Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is skillfully playing its strategic cards. They are in no way fulfilling their agenda under the current regime. Instead, by consistently operating outside established channels, the entire process has definitively been fully completed. Senate elections in Islamabad have only 4 days left. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has positioned those members into specific roles. They are ready to take a pledge against PTI, but their pledge was not taken. The election commissioner continues to write on this matter in the judiciary, and there is no response. Whether any major news or significant details have come from the Peshawar High Court or can come, we will discuss that, and we will also talk about the court, which is our High Court, the country's most Supreme Court, the Supreme Court of Pakistan, is currently bearing a significant burden on its shoulders, and it faces numerous challenges in fulfilling its duties effectively. There is manipulation in the Senate elections. Every person is being bought, their worth assessed for the money they can provide. Senate elections occur, and this manipulation is once again upon the court, but the Supreme Bench has worked hard. They have handled this system very well in a short time, but now it seems their efforts have also gone in vain. We will discuss everything about this case later. Firstly, we formally announced that the general elections are scheduled to take place throughout the month of July, and subsequently the Senate elections will be held specifically on July 31st. July 21st, July 22, and July 31st now have very few days left. Today is July 17, only 4 days remain, and there is a profound and unsettling silence in Peshawar. Neither has the important KP Assembly session been officially called, nor are all the dedicated MPs of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa present. Even before this, they were incomplete throughout the year, but no one cared because special sessions were convened by Mansar Ali Shah and the judges through their decision. PTI had already secured them, so arranging help was unnecessary then. Now, however, assistance is needed to ensure the current regime is firmly removed. But the selected speakers from KP Assembly are Babur, Salim and Sawati, who will each present their unique perspectives. The Election Commission of Pakistan wrote 2 notices to them and to their Secretary Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Sambi and Baraklier, and they clearly stated that I cannot call a session in any way. It is obvious that those who give disapproving opinions or write memos, similarly the minister will write, and after that a session will be called. So far, Ali Mian Gandapur has not written anything like that. But concerning Ali Mian Gandapur, we all know that this matter cannot be dragged on for such a long time, but PTI has not yet neither called a session nor made any progress. And now the Senate elections are on the agenda. If from this assembly, which is currently, there is news from Pakhtunkhwa where no new assistance has been provided in the elections. So clearly it's with PTI. There are all kinds of strengths, but when those 24-25 mixed seats have been allocated to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa SMDs, the rest are all rulers. Imtiaz has 25 seats, not just 1 or 2, we are talking about 25. There was even redistricting issued for them, and a big surprise was that the issue also came to light. The Election Commission has decisively chosen to conduct an official toss between the Muslim League Noun and the Jamiratul Ulema Islam, stating that the outcome will determine leadership over NP and Pakistan. Within the various parliamentary circles as well, they have decided to toss the matter, meaning I am beyond understanding judicial matters. Regarding constitutional and legal matters, in the case of public mandate issues, the Election Commission resorts to tossing, saying you go ahead and toss. If one party acquires 10 seats and another secures 8, how many seats should each receive, and in favor of which party should the allocation be made? Consider this scenario within our country. What's happening with constitutional and legal matters, and the people's mandate is tossing. Clearly, this tossing and the kind of manipulations being carried out nowadays make a huge disaster for our country's conditions. So now the situation is that PTI had a trump card, and the trump card was that PTI, as it is, would not call if the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Assembly sessions. Therefore, the Election Commission had to fully address and evaluate the entire treasury, and they are now in the process of drafting a memorandum subsequent to announcing the official election schedule. No one responded to our initial message. As a result, a second letter was carefully written and dispatched, and the secretary informed us that we do not hold the external authority speaker. If they try to call the assembly themselves, they cannot. Following that, Muslims were sidelined. Earlier, the Peshawar High Court had asserted that we have received fewer reserved seats than we were allocated. GY has received more. GY has over 10 from 7 reserved positions, and we have received 8 reserved seats from 7 positions. We should have received more reserved seats. Today, in which domain has UI received more? While fighting with UI, the Peshawar High Court referred the case to the Election Commission. The Election Commission, by forcing a solution, conducted a toss. And after conducting the toss, the matter was not resolved. So the number of Muslim candidates was reduced and other candidates were sent to the Peshawar High Court by them. They are not taking the oath from us. We are requesting to take the oath. Now, the society is facing daily delays in the request to take the oath.